Good morning, my little unicorns. How are you guys today? It is April 30th, Thursday, and it is the last day of April. Can't believe it. This month just kind of flew by. April, again, remember, is a month, right? And the next month that comes after April is May. May, right? They say April showers bring May flowers. Well, we were lucky. We had some April showers, but not too many. It's been gorgeous outside. And all those May flowers are starting to bloom. You guys should go outside and do your listening walk and look at all those pretty May flowers. So tomorrow will be May 1st. First one. And again, April is not a season. May is not a season. They are months, right? The months. But season, do you remember what season we're in? Because May and April are in that same season. We're not over it yet. Do you guys remember? That's right, spring. Do you remember our season dance? Fall, winter, spring, and summer. And summer's that sun. And that sun is so important for what we're talking about, which is the solar system, right? Sun, solar. All the planets go around the sun. Very good. Look, we're already learning, and I haven't even started to say hi. Well, anyway, here we go. Hi, little unicorns. Are you guys still in your jammies? I got my pink sweatshirt today because it just reminded me of spring. And I actually love the color pink. Do you guys remember what colors you mixed together to make this beautiful color? Red, right? Primary color. And white. Very good. Gosh, those brains are filled with so much information that we have learned this year. Miss Deb and I are so proud of you. You guys know so much. And you're only 4. Wow. It's incredible. You guys are ready for pre-K? Absolutely. Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to do some shout outs. I love getting your art. We're doing lots of art. I'm able to do a lot with you guys while I'm videotaping. And so it seems as though we've been doing art every single time I do circle time, which makes my heart so happy. And I got new pens to doodle with. I did. I got my new crayons and my new pens, and nothing, well, I shouldn't say nothing, but those things make me so happy when I get new drawing materials. Love it. All right, anyway, I'm getting a lot off topic today, but I'm excited about today's circle time. There's a lot to do. All right, friends, look at this. It's coming in from outer space. What is it? Jackson, do you know what this is? You should, because my friend, that is your rocket ship that you drew. Look at that rocket ship, and look at all that fire. Ah, look at all that. That rocket ship is going to go really far into outer space. Jackson, you did such a good job on that rocket ship. I love it. Thank you so much for sending it to me. Bravo, round of applause. I hope you have an I Can Do It card, because my friend, you deserve a big, big sticker for doing this rocket ship. I even see a sun up there. And he used lots of colors. What colors do you see on there, friends? I see red. I see yellow. And I see the color that makes, that if you mix red and yellow together, what does that make, friends? Orange, that's right, I see orange. Jackson, you did a great job. I love this rocket ship. And this rocket ship is going to blast off into outer space to the planets that my friend Ford made for us. And we're going to use those again today. I have another shout out, and it's for Mia. Mia has been home working really hard on lots of different activities that we've been sending her. And friends, what does this look like? What are these? That's right, they're numbers, right? We went over numbers a couple of circle times ago. And what Mia did is this is the number 1, and then she had to count. I think these are, they are cupcakes. You guys make cupcakes at home? Emma and I have baked cupcakes since we've been home. So you need to match the number to the amount of cupcakes. So see how Mia did this? So if we look at the number 1, she found 1 cupcake. Can you find 1 cupcake on there? Right, 1. Okay, you take that pointer finger and you count. Okay, so the next number she had was 4. Can you find the 4 cupcakes? I'll give you a hint. It's at the top, positioning word, top of the paper, not the bottom. How many would be if you were at the bottom? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So if you go to the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's your 4. And you put a line to that. Very good, Mia. Mia did this all by herself with no help. I can do it. Yes, I can. Very good, Mia. Round of applause. Yes. Okay, so those are our shout outs. Let's do our breathing because, friends, we have a lot to learn today, but it's fun stuff about the solar system. So much fun. We've got a great book to read. We've got great morning work, and we're going to do some counting, okay? All right, so I'm going to bring back, hello, Mr. T, our extraterrestrial, right, from outer space, and he's going to be my breathing buddy. So grab your breathing buddy. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? All right, and let's start breathing. We just talked about this number, right? 4. So let's breathe 4 times. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes. Let's go. I'm a green monster. What does a green monster mean? That's right, calm. Do you remember what a pink monster is? Love. I'm the pink monster. I love all of you. Do you remember what the red monster is? Right, angry, right? Sometimes we do get angry, but we don't want to be angry and our brains do the wrong thing, right? So that's why we breathe to calm, get to that green monster, and that's why we count to 10 so that we can use our brains the right way, right? And we're going to do counting, and you know how to count to 10, okay? All right, so let's get started with our morning work. And if we were at school today, what we would be doing is when you came into school and you got a squirt, but this time I think we're going to change it to washing our hands, right, for 20 seconds. Don't forget your thumbs. You can sing our favorite song, or some people are singing the happy birthday song twice, okay? Then you come in and you sit at the table and you're ready for morning work. And today, what we're going to do, friends, and you have this. I sent this to your parents, okay? So see if they can print this out for you and we can do it together. Or you can watch me first and then you can do it later at home, okay? And this is a fun project to do with your older brother and sisters or your younger brother and sisters. You guys can help them, okay? You guys can be the teachers. I know Ellis likes to do that. Okay, we are going to, for our morning work, these are the planets. How many planets do you guys remember? Right? 8. Here's 8. 8. With one dwarf planet, Pluto, but we don't have that on here. So what we're going to do is, these are our planets that you guys have. We're going to cut them out and we're going to paste them on a piece of paper. But before we do that, I want you guys to get your paper and I want you to draw a sun in the middle. Okay, another positioning word. We're learning about middle. So we talked about top, or positioning words. We talked about top, we talked about bottom. Now we're talking about the middle. So you want to find the middle. Okay, this is my paper. Find the middle of your paper and I want you guys to draw a sun. Right? We learned how to draw a sun, okay? If you don't remember, we'll do it together. A sun is a circle, so just draw a circle in the middle. Circle. Or an open dot. And let's make it easy today. Let's draw a sun with just lines coming out of it, okay? So you can make big lines, you make little lines, you can make big and little lines. You can count the number of lines you have, okay? This is my sun. All right, so you guys draw that sun. I'm going to put some fun eyes in my sun because my sun is very happy. I'm going to make a big smiley face. My sun is very happy that all the planets circle around the sun. All right, so that's our sun. Draw your sun. Now put your piece of paper down and take out your planet pages, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to get scissors. We're going to get safety scissors. These are not safety scissors, but I'm a grown-up, so I can use these, okay? And you're going to put your thumb in the middle, or in the little hole, and then your other pointer, middle finger, and third finger in the bigger hole, okay? Some of you are lefty, and some of you are righty. It's important if you get the right scissors for your hand so that you can cut well. But you can also switch and practice because it's good to get both of your hands nice and strong, those fingers. And cutting can be hard, okay? So just take your time, get to your calm monster, and cut. Now remember, Miss Britt is not perfect. I am not, and I make mistakes. In fact, that's the way I like to do things, is not perfect. So when I'm cutting these out, they may not be perfectly cut around, okay? And I also don't have as much time as you do on this video, so I'm going to cut them pretty quickly. So if you guys will do this, we're going to cut out all the planets, okay? I'm going to do it pretty quick, but you guys take your time. All right, there's one. I'm going to count as I go. Here's two. Cut, cut, cut. You guys can listen to music while you're cutting too. What's your favorite music? I love High School Musical. All right, that's three. I'm on Earth now. Okay. Da-da-da-da. That's four. Trying to do them all with you so you can see the end picture, okay? You guys remember what planet that was on? I think that was 4. That's 5. All right, I got Saturn here. Oh, no, I don't have no, this is Neptune. Okay, cutting 6. And what do we want to do with the scraps, friends? Right, this is paper. We want to recycle it. So find that recycling bin. And put your paper in the recycling bin. Okay, I only have 2 more to cut out. Going quick. This is the largest planet, which is Jupiter. And Saturn with its rings, those gas rings, which we will go over tomorrow, Friday. All right, I've cut out all my planets. Stayed calm. Took my time. Well, you guys take your time. I'm throwing my recyclable in the trash. And then I'm going to go back to my piece of paper. And I'm going to take out my glue stick. Okay, and I'm going to put the planets around, okay, that's another positioning word, around my sun. Now, you can put them in order or you don't have to put them in order. I'm just going to put them on my paper so that you can see what is what, okay? I'm getting out my cheat sheet so I know what's what. All right, so the first one I'm going to put is Mercury. Then I'm going to put Venus. And again, friends, I'm just putting them around the, okay, next one is Earth. Maybe you guys know this. You can do this with me. Earth. Then comes, I'm looking at my cheat sheet, which is Ford's pictures. Mars. Okay, Jupiter. Jupiter, you know Jupiter because it has the rings, and it's not the blue one, it's the yellow one. Then we go, oh no, sorry, Jupiter doesn't have the rings. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Sorry. Jupiter, biggest planet. Then Saturn. Then Uranus, that funny word, I think. And then Neptune. And I'm going to put Neptune right here. Okay. Sorry. All right, here we go. Sorry, you had to look at my head. All right, so that is what I'd like you guys to do. Okay, draw your sun in the middle, that happy sun, and then cut out all of the planets and glue them onto your sheet. Doesn't matter where you put them. And then, if you guys can, work with your parents, or you can look at the sheet that I sent, and I'd like you guys to write the names of the planets. What we can do right now, since we don't have a lot of time, why don't we write the first letter of the planet? So this is a M for Mercury. Okay, here's a V for Venus. Then we need an E for Earth. E is a vowel. We need an M for Mars. Oh, there's Mars, there's Mercury. We need a J for Jupiter. We need an S for Saturn. We need a U for Uranus. And we need an N for Neptune, and an S for our sun. Okay? Just like that. And that would be our morning work. And then you guys can, and I put this on the paper I sent you, you can draw your rocket ship on your paper. You can draw your astronaut on your paper. But also make sure to write your name at the bottom so that you guys can practice writing your name. All right? So that's our morning work that you guys can do. You either did it with me or you can do it by yourself. And then, friends, get your I Can Do It cards, please, and give yourself an I Can Do It card. I'm going to give myself pizza because that sounds yummy. I think I want to have that for lunch. I can do it. Yes, I can. Great. Okay? So that's our solar system morning work. And I'm going to put my papers over there so I can keep everything together. All right. Now, today we are going to talk about 3 more planets. But we're also going to talk about our moon, right? Because Earth has a moon. Did you guys yesterday go outside and look at the moon? It was probably hard to because it was raining really, really hard. But when there's a clear night, go outside and look at that beautiful moon. It's gorgeous, okay? And there's different phases of the moon, but we don't have a lot of time to go over that. But some of them are crescent, full moon, quarter moon, half moon, okay? And maybe I'll do a whole circle time one time about the moon. But right now, we want to talk about Earth, which is the 3rd planet, Mars, 4th planet, and we're going to talk about Jupiter, 5th planet, and the biggest and largest planet in our solar system. Woo! Biggest. All right, thanks to Ford Simpson, we have our solar system pictures, dun, da, 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 and Jackson's rocket ship picture. Jackson's rocket ship is going all around to see all these planets, plus the dwarf planet. All right, so now let's talk about Earth. Earth, okay? The green and the blue. Do you remember what the blue is on Earth? That's right, it's the water. And do you remember what the green part is? That's right, it's the land, or what we say, continents. Continents. That's a big word. Can you say continents? Good job, continents. All right, let's get started on Earth, okay? Earth is where who lives? Who lives on Earth? That's right, we live on Earth. We live on Earth. And we love our planet Earth, and we take care of our planet Earth, right? And it is the 3rd planet from the sun, right? And, my friends, it's the fifth, number 5, biggest planet in our solar system. Do you remember what the first biggest planet is? The biggest planet? That's right, Jupiter. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. Earth is also a terrestrial planet, and that is hard, solid, like a rock, okay? And Earth, right now scientists may find something different. When you guys grow up to be scientists or astronauts, if that's what you want to do, you guys may find something different, and I hope you do. But right now, April 30th, 2020, Earth is the only place that we know that supports life, humans, life, or animals, okay? And that's because it has 3 things. It has air, that beautiful air we've been breathing, so crisp and so nice out there right now. Water, right? We need water to live because our bodies are made up of mostly water. We need water to keep hydrated and energy. And land, all that beautiful land, right? We have different kinds of landforms. So those are the 3 things, okay? It also has oceans. Now, oceans are part of the water that we need, right? It has continents, and that's the places that we live, the green of Earth. And it has atmosphere, and we need atmosphere to live on our planet. And that's a really big word. I just want to hear you guys say atmosphere, right? Starts with a, okay? But that's a really big word that you guys will probably learn a lot more about atmosphere, maybe from Science Sarah, or when you get to pre-K and kindergarten and all the other grades, higher and higher and higher. Okay, our year, we talked about the years with Venus and Mercury. Our year is how many days? Do you guys remember? It's 365 days and 1 quarter. It takes 365 days and 1 quarter to go around our beautiful sun, right? And if every 4 years you have that leap year because of that little quarter that makes up 1, okay? And just remember our cookie project that we did. 365 days. Can you count that high? That's high. That's more than, higher than 225. Okay? You write 365 with a 3, a 6, and a 5 all together. 365 days. And Earth has 1 moon. 1 moon. And some other planets have more than 1 moon. Did you know that? But we only have 1 moon. And let's see if I had a picture of our moon. We didn't include that on our, let's see. Let me look through my cards, see if I can find moon. But anyway, oh, no, that's Mercury. We have 1, there it is. Moon. M-O-O-N, moon. There's a moon in my room. Rhymes. But I don't sweep it with a broom. All right, moon. Let's talk about our moon. Now, we have had astronauts go to our moon. And the moon has, like I said, different phases, okay? It has different shapes that you see up in the sky, like a full moon, a quarter moon, a half moon. When the moon at night, you know what it is, the temperature on the moon? Cold. It's really cold. And in the day, it's the opposite. All these nice words that we learn and we know. It is really hot, like summer. Okay? And on the moon, they learn that there's no wind and there's no air. There's no air to breathe. And that's why yesterday when we made our astronaut, the astronauts have to wear that suit that astronaut suit, that space suit, so that they have oxygen to breathe, okay? Because there's no air on the moon when they go there, okay? And do you know what? The moon is what causes our tides in the ocean. So a tide is when you go to the ocean and you see the water coming towards the sand, and then you see the water going away from the sand. That's the tides. And all of that is created by our friend Moon. Right. Okay. So let me go back to Earth. No, that's all we have for Earth. That's all we have to Earth. But I wanted to show you this. Can you see that? If you can't read that, which you may not be able to, it says ice cream. Ah, ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. Have you guys heard the ice cream truck come by lately? Emma and I did. Ice cream. Okay? And this was given to me by one of my students, Quinn, her mommy, who used to work with the Weather Channel, and she got this ice cream. And this ice cream is from the Kennedy Space Center down in Florida, and it's the kind of ice cream that astronauts eat when they are up in space. And that's what it looks like. See that little bar right there? It's got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. What's your flavor ice cream? Mine, my friends, is chocolate. And you knew that, though. Okay, this is the ice cream that they eat. It's called space food. And I have some of this in our classroom. And we were going to eat this together. It really tastes just like ice cream, but it's not cold and it's not wet. It's moist and not moist. It's dry and it's kind of spongy. It's really cool and it tastes so good. So maybe when we go back to our classroom next year and you're in pre-K, I'll come by and give you some of this to try. Okay, so our astronauts, they eat different kind of food in outer space when they're in a rocket ship going to the moon. So cool. All right, so that's Earth, the planet we live on. Love Earth. Earth Day. Take care of our Earth. Okay? It's the 5th largest planet, and it's the 3rd planet in our solar system. All right, do you know what planet is next? Starts with an M. Up, down, stop. All right, let's get Ford's drawing. It's right there. Mars. Mars. And Ford did a great job with this whole thing, yes, but coloring Mars red. And he did that because we call Mars our red planet. Our red planet. Yay! He used my color. Red. Our red planet. You guys like the color red? Red? I love the color red. And red and white make, right, pink. Oh, so much to learn. So much to learn. Okay. So it's called the red planet. It's the, right, number 4 planet, 4th planet from the sun, right? And it's smaller than Earth. It's not bigger. It's smaller than Earth. So when you take your Play-Doh, when you get your Play-Doh like we did yesterday, and you're making your planets with your fine motor skills, your fingers, you would make Mars smaller than Earth. So I can show you with this. Oh, I lost my seat. I'm sitting on all of these pillows to get up high enough to see you all. Okay. All right, so this is bigger and smaller. So here's one egg. Let's pretend that's Earth. And this would be Mars because it's smaller. Earth and Mars, right? It's smaller. And Earth, if you want to use the opposite way of saying it, opposite, Earth is bigger than Mars. Mars is smaller than Earth. Earth is bigger than Mars. Okay? So that's how you explain those two things, which I know you know, but Might as well learn it and talk about it some more. All right. Mars is another terrestrial planet. Hard like a rock. Is your head hard like a rock? I don't know. All right. It's also very dusty and dry, like sand. Okay. Not wet sand, but dry sand. Very dry. Okay. And it's got this red iron looking soil. And do you know that Georgia has red clay soil? It does. I don't think it's the same because the red clay is a little moist here in Georgia. But on Mars, it's very dusty and sand-like and very dry. Okay? And we were just talking about our moon. Our moon. And guess what, friends? Mars has 2 moons. It does. It has 2 moons. And 2, again, is more than 1. Right. All right. And it has 2 moons circling Mars, which is so cool. And we were talking about years, right? Our year is 365 days. It takes 687 days to make 1 year of Earth for Mars. So it takes 687 days for our friend Mars, Earth days, to go around our sun. That's a lot. That's, you write 687, 687, 687, 687. Now, if you guys can count that high, I'm impressed. You need more than just one I can do it sticker. You need hundreds, because that is so cool. All right, so that's Mars. Let's talk about the next planet. And my friends, dun 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 dun, drum roll please, is the biggest planet in the solar system. The biggest. Biggest. No one's bigger. No one's bigger than dun, 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 Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter right there. You see it? And Ford not only did such a good job writing the word Jupiter, but he made it what we say to scale, right? If Jupiter's the largest planet, do we only use a tiny bit of our paper? No, we use the whole piece of paper because it's the biggest planet. And that's what Ford did. And he also drew this little red circle on it, which is correct. Okay, Jupiter has that red circle. Well, this isn't the red, but right there on it. And I know now what you're going to ask. Well, Miss Britt, what is that red circle? I'm going to tell you, smart people. Okay, so we said Jupiter is the giant planet. Giant. Dun, 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 dun. And it's called the giant. Why do you think? Are giants big? Or are they small? They're big, right? Remember in our book, The Mightiest, where the giant came and took the crown from the animals? He was really, really big. Giant. And it's the, what number is this? 5, right? You have 5 fingers on one hand. 5, the 5th planet. And do you know how many Earths it would take to fill Jupiter? 1,300. That's the biggest number we've talked about so far. 1,300. That's more than the 687 we just talked about. 1,300. 1,300. That's a lot of Earths to make up Jupiter. A lot. And, okay, now that red spot that Ford made, that red spot, that is a giant spinning storm, okay? You know what a storm is, right? I think we had one yesterday. A storm is when it's raining and windy and lightning and thunder, okay? It's got this giant spinning storm on it. And when you look at it through a telescope, right, We look at it through a telescope. We were making telescopes out of paper towel rolls. And you look up in the sky, you see that red dot, and that is that giant storm spinning around. It's true. It's very, very true. So that's what we're going to talk about today in terms of the planets. Okay, so far from yesterday and today, we talked about Mercury, Venus, Earth and its moon, Mars and Jupiter. And tomorrow we're going to finish off the 8 planets, and we're going to talk about Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and we're going to add a little bit about that dwarf planet Pluto. All right? So that is the solar system for today. All right. Now what I want to do is, we've been talking a lot about numbers, right? Big numbers like 1300 or 687 or 225. But we also know how to count from 0 to 10. We do. But when you're in a rocket ship ready to take off into outer space, sometimes they count backwards. Okay, another positioning word. We're doing lots of positioning words. Backwards. Or what they say is do a count down. Okay, not up, but down. Count down. Okay, so I'm going to teach you what it means to do a count up or a count down or count backwards. And we're going to do 0 through 10. So you already know, here's our rocket ship. You already know how to count up. Thumbs up. Let's see your thumbs up. Right, thumbs up. You know how to count up. All right, do that with me, okay? We'll do 0 to 10. Let's count up. All right, here we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Round of applause. Can you do that faster than I just did it? Go. Oh, that was really fast. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you guys do it faster than me? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you do it faster? I bet you did. You guys are much smarter. You guys use your own brains. You're so smart. All right, that's counting up. Now, when we're in our rocket ship and we're going to go to, let's say, Jupiter, and see that really big planet with that spinning storm, that red spot, they're going to count down until they say what word, do you know? Right, blast off. Blast off, okay? Counting down. Thumbs down. All right, let me get a cup of coffee or a sip of coffee before we do countdown. Can you guys get your cups, your reusable cups? Let's have a sip. All right, so let's count down. So if we count down, and we're going to do 0 through 10, what number do you think we start with? Did you say 10? You are right. You are so smart. All right, friends. Let's slowly count down together. And when we get to 0, let's say blast off. Because our rocket ship, where is that rocket ship that Jackson made? Our rocket ship is going to take off when we say blast off, okay? All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and blast off! Woo! Jackson's rocket ship is going to Ford's outer space planets. Woo! And we're going to Jupiter. All right, great. Let's try that again. Can you guys do that faster now? Let's try that faster, okay? Let's see if I can hold these up faster, okay? I'll count. I'll say on your mark, get set, go. Ready? On your mark, get set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off into outer space with Jackson's rocket ship. Woo! All right, that's counting down or counting backwards. You guys try it. Let's see how fast you can do it. Blast off! Did you do it that fast? Let's see how fast I can do it. Ready? On your mark, get set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! That is how you count down. All right? And you guys can keep practicing that at home. Draw your rocket ships. Get out your now solar system that you did. And you guys can pretend with that rocket ship counting down that you are going to outer space to all of the planets of the solar system. Very good job, friends. All right, I have my numbers scattered all over here. I got really excited. I can do it. Yes, I can. What are we going to put on there? I'm going to put a doggy. I love doggies. Ruff, ruff. All right, I can do it. Yes, I can. Those are our numbers. Now, I also sent your parents this sheet. And those are numbers 1 to 20. Now, I know you can count to 10. Can you count to 20? You can? Oh my goodness, send me a video. Show me how you count to 20. What do we need besides our fingers to count on our bodies to 20? Right. Our toesies. I hope I don't have dirty feet, but if I do, I'm playing outside. Toesies, right. We need not one foot, but both feet. I can't do that. May and Lucy can do that. I can't do that. Okay, so you can trace these numbers on this paper. Trace, right? So that's just taking your pen and going over the dotted lines, which we have done before. Trace. And then, why don't you get out a different piece of paper and try to write the numbers all by yourself? You can do it. Yes, you can. You can. All right. You guys ready? We're going to now do drawing with Miss Britt, and we're going to make a satellite. Okay, a satellite. And I have my cheat sheet here so that I spell it right, because I don't want to mess you guys up. But a satellite is something that is launched into space. Launch, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, on a rocket ship. And it orbits, goes around our solar system. And the one that's up there right now is called the International Space Station. And we're going to draw something that kind of looks like that satellite. And there are astronauts that go up there and do a lot of scientific experiments and learning about our solar system and helping our planet and our space and our planets stay safe. Okay? Astronauts deserve a big round of applause, a big hug, and lots of love, right? Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm going to get out my paper. Oh, hi, E.T. My paper that I bought. Go get your paper. Go get your pens or your new crayons. Okay? And let's make a satellite together. All right. Now, we talk about this all the time, friends. The pictures that I draw are usually made out of different shapes. Okay? And we're going to do that today. We're going to make a simple satellite that you can add to your picture with your rocket ship and your astronaut. All right, I'm going to get my magic black pen, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to draw a rectangle in the middle of my paper, which is what we did with our sun earlier. Okay, in the middle. You want to have room on one side and room on the other side for more shapes. Okay, can you guys do that? Triangle in the middle. Okay, then at the top, I want to do a frown or a half circle at the top. And that looks like that. Half circle or a frown at the top of the rectangle. Top. Not the bottom, but the top. Now, at the bottom, I want to do another half circle or sad face, frown, like that. And then we want to make a line that attaches them. So it kind of looks like a little rocket ship, but we're going to make a satellite. Okay, just like that. Let's see if your drawing looks like mine. Rectangle in the middle, half circle or frown at the top, little frown at the bottom with a line connecting it. And then what we want to do is make a triangle or a V, a long V, at the bottom of our half circle. Just like that. Okay, then now we need windows in our satellite. So the window is going to be just another half circle with a line and another rectangle. This kind of looks like a rocket ship again. Okay, so you want another half circle with a line and another rectangle. Okay, and those are in the middle of your big rectangle. Okay, and then like we did on our astronaut yesterday, I want to put these two little kind of antennas at the top. Okay, so you see that? They're just two little lines with a little circle on top for each one. All right, and then we're going to also put an oval on the other side on the top with a little colored line. That's kind of our satellite that gets all of the information from Earth. Okay? All right. Now for the fun part. We want to draw on each side of our rectangle 3 lines that kind of connect. 3 lines, and they can be any which way, coming out of each side, the long side of the rectangle. See that? Right here and on the other side, matching. Matching, that's another big word for you guys. Okay? And now we want to draw 2 more rectangles on each side. So let me show you. I'm going to make the 2 rectangles. Do you see the 2 rectangles on each side? They're connected, another big word, connected to the 3 lines that I drew coming out of our middle rectangle. Okay, and those are the kind of the wings that help the space station or space satellite go around. And then we want to draw another rectangle inside of it to look like a framed box, because they're like kind of like mirrors. See how I did that? There's one rectangle and there's a smaller, another good word, smaller rectangle in the middle. Middle. Boy, lots of words. Top, bottom, middle, smaller, bigger. On the side, okay, on each side. And that, my friends, is a satellite that is up in space. And again, you guys can take out your markers or your crayons and you can color. I'm going to color the 2 rectangles on the side blue because those are kind of like windows or mirrors. I'm going to color those actually dark blue. Voila. And then I'm going to color the windows of the space shuttle light blue, just to have many different colors. Light blue to show the windows. Light blue. I don't know if you can see that in this light. I'm going to color the little circles at the top for my antennas pink. At the top pink. And then, I don't know, just for kicks, because why not? Let's color our satellite green. I'm going to color all the rest. Well, not the top, I'll show you. All the rest, well, no, yes. I'm going to color it all green. And I'm just doing it quickly so that, oh, and I just got out of the lines, but I'm staying calm, not getting upset. Green monster, I'm using green, calm. All right, and I colored the rest of my satellite green. Did you guys do that? Did you guys make a satellite? So we got a rocket ship, an astronaut, and a satellite. And you guys can draw the planets. You know how to do that. And the sun, right? Those are using circles or dots. All right, you guys want to spell satellite with me? All right, Miss Britt, let's get this right. Use your cheat sheet. All right, I'm going to do it at the bottom. Okay, the first letter is S. What letter is that? Very good. S. And you guys practiced tracing all those different sheets yesterday that we sent. And those sheets are going to help you with making the letter S. These sheets. Okay? All right, the next letter is A. A. It's a vowel. A. Correct. A. T. 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 Next letter. E. E. Another vowel. E. E. Okay, then we have two of these. Ooh. Lyle, do you know what that is? Ooh. Leah? L. Very good. So you want to make two of those. 1, 2. Count. Use your numbers. 2 L's. L, L. The next one is a vowel. I. I. I see you. I. Okay. I. Another T. T. Right. T. And the last letter is another vowel, and we did it already. E. 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 Very good, friends. You are so smart. Satellite going around in our orbit in space. International Space Center. Satellite. Very, very good, friends. Boy, it is fun to learn to draw all of these things with you. I hope you guys are trying. I know Jackson did it. I know that Ellis drew Earth. I know May drew, what was she doing? Earth too. And yesterday a rocket ship. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing this too. I would love to see them. And I use them. You can see like Ford and Jackson's, I use them in circle time. It helps me. You're being kind by sending this to me. All right, there's our satellite. All right, where am I? Okay, sorry. All right, now we want to, I want to read you a book that kind of goes along with our solar system talks, but it mostly goes along with our planet Earth. And it's a beautiful day outside, and after this circle time, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go for a walk. But there's another name for a walk, and it's called hike. You guys ever gone for a hike with your family? I think James and Ford were going on a hike yesterday. There are a lot of beautiful hikes around Atlanta that you guys can go on, okay? And this book has no words in it. No words. It only has pictures. And since we've been doing so much art together, I thought this would be a good book that goes with art and our Earth and our solar system. So it's called Hike, and I'm going to show you the pictures, and we're going to talk about it together, okay? All right, let me get closer. So here you see Daddy is going in and waking up his little boy in his room. And the little boy is waking up, and look, he's got trees on his sheets or his blanket, and he looks really excited, and so does the what? Meow, kitty cat. He looks really happy. I wonder what he's happy about. All right, so he's doing his morning routine. He's putting on his what? His jacket, and he's zipping, that says zip, up his coat, putting on his hat, and getting everything he needs ready for the hike. And who wants to come on the hike with them? The kitty cat. But I guess he can't go. So they're getting in their car. That's actually a Jeep. And they're leaving the city or the town, and they're going to, well, I don't know where they're going. Let's see. Ooh, it looks like they're climbing up a mountain in their Jeep, which we do. We go up to the Georgia mountains. And here they're getting out of their car, and it says welcome. That's very kind. And they're putting on their backpacks, and this says click. He's clicking on his backpack, and look, there's a sign that tells you without words, hikers or people can go in that direction. And look, they're looking at their path. So the dad and the little boy, they have their map. We talked about maps. And they're going to go on a hike. Okay, a hike or a walk. I bet you they're going to be doing a listening walk, because there's lots of good things to listen to. Nature when you're on a hike. Oh, speaking of, they're on a listening walk. They can maybe hear a fox coming. They can look up and see, what are these? Right? Eggs in a tree. Bird eggs in a tree. They can look at this beautiful bird, and they can probably hear the birds singing. Who came to visit them? The bunnies, the rabbits. Ooh, does it look like they're going up the mountain or down the mountain? Up. Very good. Up. And there are some birdies. Can you count those? 4. Very good. Up. Those are what? Binoculars, right? We talked about telescopes to look up in space. That's binoculars, so that he can see these little animals that are far away. And what are those? Well, they could be reindeer. They're deer, right? And this is something we do at Science Sarah. We take out a microscope, a hand microscope, and look, Ellis, it's a ladybug. Ellis loves ladybugs. He's also getting a feather from an eagle. We got feathers. Remember all those feathers I showed you the other day? And butterfly. We're going to talk about life cycles, and butterflies start out as what, friends? Caterpillars. And look. Ooh, bear paws. And look, he brought a journal. He's sketching like we are, doodling, and he's drawing a bear and bear claws. You guys can take a sketchbook with you on a hike or on a walk and do lots of drawing too. I like to do that as well. Okay, so here they put on their jackets and their hats, so it looks like it's cold. And what are they throwing? What is this? That's right, snow. Oh, Daddy got a snowball on his head. And now they found a beautiful lake or river. And we said, remember, Earth has air, water, and atmosphere. Okay? Air, water, oh, and land. And look, they have walking sticks. Did you guys ever find a big stick and take it around and go on your hike or your walk? Max and Emma used to love that. In fact, Max I think still has in his room a bamboo stick that he found to go on a hike one day. Oh, they're being dangerous. I don't know if I recommend that, but they're going across a tree that fell over the river, and the daddy's lending a helping hand. What's behind them here? A waterfall. Waterfalls are so beautiful. Now look, what is that little boy's face telling us? Looks like he's a little worried or scared, right? But he's taking one step at a time, reaching out for his daddy, because sometimes we need our parents' help. We talked about that yesterday. And whew, he made it. He tried his best. He was brave, and he did it. And now they're admiring that beautiful waterfall. I love seeing waterfalls. They're taking a little break with their snack. What kind of snack do you think they have? Oh, it says trail mix. Munch. They're eating it. And they're starting on their journey again. And this is a woodpecker. And you know that because it's going knack, 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 and taking its beak and pecking the wood. All right, now it looks like they see this mountain. And what are they putting on their heads? Right, a helmet. Do you guys wear helmets when you ride your bikes? I saw Lucy yesterday wearing her helmet. All right, putting on a helmet, and they're going rock climbing. You guys ever go to indoor rock climbing? It's hard. You have to have strong arms and strong legs, and the determination, the I can do it brain to try. They made it to the top, friends, and they're seeing eagles soaring in the sky. Soaring, flying. They made it. I can do it. Yes, I can. Now they're taking out their map, pointing to the trees. Oh, what are they going to do? Can you guess? What's your prediction? If you said they're going to plant a new tree, you are correct, friends. They are helping Mother Earth, and they are planting a new tree. And then what are they doing? They're taking a selfie, a picture. Click! Thumbs up. They're saving Mother Earth. And you can do that by planting trees. That beautiful picture. You guys can stop this video and try to draw these trees all by yourselves. I bet you can do it. If you try. Ah, there's a little squirrel. All those nuts that we saved for them. Now which way are they going? They're going down. They did what they wanted to do on their trip. And they're going back to their Jeep. They're cheersing like we do with our reusable cups. Packing up their Jeep, and look, he looks so proud of himself, and the daddy is giving him a pat on the head like, you're a great guy, you're a good boy. And that they're looking at each other. The boy is now smiling. He's proud of himself. And is it day or night now? That's right, it's night. The sun is going down. They've got their lights on. Looks like the boy fell asleep in the car. Have you guys ever fallen asleep in a car ride? Emma does all the time. Going back to the city, back to their house. Saying hi to their kitty, giving him his or her meal. He's going back in his room, putting on his pajamas, his jammies. And this says family album. And that's where you put all your pictures. And look, friends, they're having cookies and milk before they go night-nights, before they go to sleep. Yum. And they're adding their picture that they took from their journey into their family album. And they had a really good day. And there's their walking sticks that they kept. And what else can you find in this picture? Yeah. Tell me, what else do you see? I see lots of things. You can play I Spy with my little eye. Right. And that is the end of the story. Now, friends, that is a great book. It's got lots of beautiful pictures. And sometimes books don't need words. You can make up your own story. And this one's called Hike. And we thank Pete Oswald for this lovely book. And that is what I have for you guys today. So you've got the whole rest of the day. I do. I'm going to go for a hike in our neighborhood or maybe in Piedmont Park. And I'm going to enjoy the day and get ready for our Friday dance. Can't stop the feeling with Justin Timberlake tomorrow. I hope to see you guys there. And maybe some other friends, who knows. And I hope you guys have a great day. Love you, little unicorns. Be kind, be well. E.T. says goodbye. And we will see you tomorrow to finish up our solar system. Bye, friends.